is training people with criminal record for good jobs in Hamilton's booming manufacturing sector. Also with us is Brendan Smythe, Member of Development and Business Representative of IBEW Local 105, a premier trade union of journeyman persons and apprentices in the electrical sector. Without further ado, it is my pleasure to turn it over to my friend Minister McNaughton for today's exciting announcement. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Well, good morning, everyone. It's great to be back here at the IBEW 105 in Hamilton. We were here not that long ago for an announcement with Premier Ford, with the IBEW and many labour leaders from across Ontario. So it's great to be back here today and to be back with Steve Fox and the team here. I want to thank them for all their work they're doing to build a stronger province for people everywhere in Ontario. Tractors by investing more than $13 million to train over trade. So Steve, to you are doing. I also want to just take a moment. I'm really excited to go and meet an electrician that's been a member of the IBEW for nearly 50 years, Russ Morden. He's had a run of bad luck health-wise, but Russ, to you, I just want to say thank you on behalf of Premier Ford and the government for everything you're doing and have done over the course or the entire country of Canada. Russ, thank you for everything that you're doing. It is no secret that Ontario is facing a historic labour shortage. Nearly 400,000 jobs today are going unfilled, costing our economy billions in lost productivity. This crisis is leading to product shortages for businesses and a rising cost of living for families. More importantly, every paycheck not collected is a missed chance for a worker and their family to start a better life. Every day, I meet men and women across our province who want to put in an honest shift. They just need to gain the skills for these in-demand jobs. For far too long, they've been forgotten. And that's why today we're going to give them a hand up. Our government is adding $90 million to the Skills Development Fund. With this increase, our fund is growing to a total of more than $560 million so that workers can train for the jobs we need to fill today or upskill to advance in their careers and build a better tomorrow for themselves and their families. Over the last year, we've supported nearly 400 projects that meet the needs of local employers, opening doors for almost 400,000 people to better jobs and bigger paychecks. Our government, under the leadership of Premier Ford, is on a mission to lift all people up. We launched this fund because we believe that Ontario is a province where hard work pays off and big dreams come true. I believe in giving people a second chance. We're building a province where no one is left behind. That is why our third round of funding will prioritize programs helping people with prior involvement in the criminal justice system, as well as youth, those with disabilities, Indigenous peoples, Ukrainian newcomers, social assistance recipients, and others facing multiple barriers to finding a job. We're here to help anyone who is unemployed or underemployed, because everyone should have a shot at a better job. Across Ontario, tens of thousands of people have been involved in our justice system. They have paid their due. Colleen is standing here with me. With a $500,000 investment from our Skills Development Fund, the John Howard Society is helping to break the cycle by giving these honest people who made a mistake earlier in life the support they need to get back on their feet and start well-paying jobs in Hamilton's manufacturing sector, putting them on the path to a better life where they can build strong families and stronger communities for all of us. When I heard Colleen's story, she reaffirmed my belief in the power of second chances. So far, John Howard has placed 40 program graduates with local employers. but we need more organizations like John Howard and more employers like the ones here in Hamilton. That's why I'm calling on Ontario's business community to every corner of Ontario. Help us lift people up and give them the tools they need to earn bigger paychecks and lead purpose-driven lives. My ministry is waiting to hear from you. Now, I want to turn it over to Colleen for her truly inspirational story, life-changing story. I remember the day when I heard about Colleen's story through the partners here at the John Howard Society, and I remember giving her a call over the phone just to hear how her life has changed for the better and how meaningful this has been for her family, her 3 kids, which she told me about again here this morning. So Colleen, I'll turn it over to you, and I just want to say thank you for this story. We really can change lives by working together. So Colleen, over to you.
I appreciate everybody asking me to be here today. I'm just, a little person who was on Kijiji one day and for the John Howard Society saying if you have some, barriers like a criminal record holding you back, give us a call and, see if we can help you. And I got in touch with a gentleman at the John Howard Society and was able to get me a great paying job that had benefits starting from day one. And we're in the union, and I'd never been in a job that was unionized. I had never been in a job in manufacturing in the trades. And this is a 100% male-dominated workplace that I'm in, and I'm there and slugging away like the rest of these guys. And I'm, that's my own kind of personal achievement, and there's such a huge need for, especially females in the trades. And if you have any barrier or something holding you back, definitely give John Howard a call. They will help you. And I've been able to do, side jobs myself with the extra time that I have, because I don't have to have 2 or 3 minimum wage paying jobs. I'm able to, only work one job and have that extra time for myself and my kids and my family, and, go see my parents and whatnot. So the experience has been incredible. Mr. McNaughton has been absolutely amazing, and, his team. And I'm so thankful and blessed to be in the position that I am today. And I just keep, furthering myself and my company, and just keep going. And if you have any barriers, by all means, give John Howard a call. They will help you.
Thank you so much, Colleen. And now we'll have Brendan from local IBW 105 come up and say a few words.
Thank you, sir. It's my privilege to be here this morning on behalf of Local 105. We're delighted to have everybody in here today to showcase our skill sets. As you can see, this kind of funding goes a long way with building up our sector. When all the bigger projects come along, we're going to be more than ready for it. It's working alongside John Howard Society. It's a privilege to see more people, stronger diversity, and we're here for it, and we have been for quite a while now. Supports like this make it happen, and I appreciate all of the attention brought to our local today, and we look forward to giving you a good tour. Thank you so much. Thank you again.
Thanks. Great. Well, thank you. And I also want to, again, thank my Parliamentary Assistant, Dave Smith, who just got elected in June to represent the Scarborough community. Thanks, Dave, so much for everything you're doing to give people across Ontario second chances. This is really great. Great.
Okay, we're now going to open it up to questions from the media. 1 question and 1 follow-up.
Hello, this is Lisa Pileski from CHML. Just wondering, Minister, if you could tell me a little bit. You said you want to hear from more organizations, not just the John Howard Society, and more local businesses. Just wondering if you can kind of get into detail about what kind of businesses you're hoping to hear from and how they can kind of get involved in this program. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, I said this, I truly believe in second chances. I mean, Colleen is one person that I've met over the last couple of years that has been given a second chance, and now they're building a stronger life, a purpose-driven life for themselves, and also finding careers that they can build a family around. That's why I'm so passionate about the skilled trades and being here with the IBEW. I mean, these are jobs that pay, in many cases, 6 figures with defined pensions and benefits. That's a good thing for people. For me, we're prioritizing the Skills Development Fund. That's important to help people that have criminal backgrounds find meaningful employment. When you think across Canada today, there's 4 million Canadians that have a criminal background and a criminal record. After 14 years of serving time or paying their consequences, 41% of those people are on social assistance. So this is good to ensure that we're lifting people up and finding purpose-driven careers, but it's also good news for taxpayers to lift people off social assistance and fill labor shortages. I am calling on employers in every sector to step up, give us your proposals to help lift people up that are on social assistance, that maybe have a criminal background, youth, people with disabilities, Indigenous peoples, and also calling on employers to step up and help those Ukrainian refugees that are coming here. So we're seeking innovative training projects to find meaningful employment for people.
Okay, and just wondering about the kind of how the funding works for that. I believe you mentioned that, Colleen in particular, that was about a $500,000 investment. So how does the funding breakdown sort of work for, say, the IBEW and who would be looking to hire more people? Would it be about that much per person, or?
No, I mean, every project is different. So the total round of the Skills Development Fund this time is $90 million. We're seeking training projects from unions, from businesses, from organizations like the John Howard Society. And we want to see what kind of innovative training programs are out there. So there's been a number of projects, because we've done 400 training projects already, training nearly 400,000 workers to date in Ontario for better jobs and bigger paychecks, but all of them are different in financial investment. Good morning.
My name's Kelly. I'm with CH News. Can you just talk about the labor shortage in Ontario more generally and the dire need for workers and employees here?
Absolutely. I mean, I've said clearly the greatest economic challenge that we're facing in Ontario is the labor shortage. In March of 2020, 200,000 jobs are going unfilled. Today, it's nearly 400,000. So my mission is to really have all hands on deck to fill labor shortages. That's why we're launching funding to help people with criminal backgrounds get purpose-driven careers. Helping those on social assistance. For the very first time in Ontario history, we're opening training programs to those on social assistance. Indigenous peoples. I know we did a great partnership with the IBEW a year ago. In Northern Ontario, there were 2,500 skilled trades jobs going unfilled. In one training project, in partnership with the IBEW, we recruited 600 Indigenous peoples to resolve labor shortages in Northern Ontario. So we want to seek innovative training solutions, and I'm proud to say that we're leading the way here in Ontario, across Canada, to lift people up and get them into meaningful jobs.
And just going off of Lisa's questions, will companies, unions be able to apply for this money, and then it's on a need basis as to how much they get? Can you just explain?
Absolutely. So this round of the Skills Development Fund will open on September the 29th, and it will close on January 31st of 2023. So starting on September 29th, we want unions, businesses, organizations to apply with innovative training solutions. We're prioritizing through this round people that have criminal backgrounds, people on social assistance, Indigenous peoples, young people, people with disabilities, to ensure that we're lifting them up and filling labor shortages. But they have until January 31st to apply. Great. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Steve, to you and the IBEW, thanks for hosting us. And Colleen and the John Howard Society, thank you for sharing your story and for everything you're doing. Thanks, everyone. Okay, I know. That always throws me off.